The New York Knicks are finally NBA champions. And at the heart of this historic story is one of basketball's most remarkable father and son journeys, Jalen Brunson and Rick Brunson. For decades, Knicks fans dreamed of seeing their team lift the Larry O'Brien Trophy again. That dream finally became reality in 2026 when Jalen Brunson led New York to its first NBA championship since 1973. The achievement instantly cemented his place among the greatest players in franchise history and completed a family basketball story years in the making. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share for more updates. Thanks. But who exactly is Jalen Brunson, and why has his journey captured so much attention? Jalen Brunson was born on August 31st, 1996, in New Brunswick, New Jersey. Basketball was part of his life from the very beginning. His father, Rick Brunson, played in the NBA for 9 seasons, which meant Jalen grew up around professional athletes, locker rooms, and the daily discipline required to compete at the highest level. Rick Brunson's NBA career may not have made him a superstar, but it gave him invaluable experience that he passed on to his son. From an early age, Jalen learned the fundamentals of the game and developed a work ethic that would later define his career. Jalen attended Stevenson High School in Illinois, where he quickly emerged as one of the nation's top basketball prospects. His high school success earned him national recognition, but it was at Villanova University where he truly began attracting major attention. At Villanova, Jalen Brunson became one of college basketball's most respected players. He helped lead the Wildcats to 2 NCAA national championships and won numerous individual awards, including National Player of the Year honors in 2018. Many basketball analysts believe this was a period when Brunson first entered the national spotlight. Despite his success, questions remained. Some scouts wondered whether he was athletic enough or explosive enough to become an NBA star. Those doubts followed him into the league after he was selected by the Dallas Mavericks in the second round of the 2018 NBA draft. What happened next is a lesson in perseverance. Rather than complaining about being overlooked, Brunson simply continued improving. Year after year, his game became more polished. He developed into one of the NBA's most dependable guards and played a key role in helping Dallas make deep playoff runs. However, the true turning point came in 2022 when he signed with the New York Knicks. At the time, many critics questioned whether New York had overpaid for him. Looking back today, that criticism seems almost unbelievable. Brunson transformed the Knicks from a struggling franchise into a legitimate championship contender. His leadership, scoring ability, toughness, and clutch performances changed the culture of the organization. By 2026, he had become the face of the franchise and one of the most respected players in basketball. Another part of Brunson's story that fans frequently ask about is his personal life. Jalen Brunson is married to his longtime partner, Ollie Marks. The couple's relationship dates back to their teenage years. They attended high school together and maintained their relationship through college and the early years of Brunson's professional career. Their story is often described as one of the most genuine and stable relationships in professional sports. The couple married in July 2023 in a ceremony attended by family, friends, and several NBA figures. Throughout Brunson's rise to stardom, Ollie has remained one of his strongest supporters. As for Ollie Marks' ethnicity, she has publicly shared family roots that include Hispanic heritage through her family background. However, like many public figures, she has generally kept much of her personal and family history private, and it is important not to speculate beyond publicly available information. Of course, no discussion about Jalen Brunson will be complete without returning to his father. Many fans still ask, did Rick Brunson play in the NBA? The answer is yes. Rick Brunson spent 9 seasons in the league and played for multiple franchises, including the Knicks. After his playing career ended, he transitioned into coaching and eventually joined New York's coaching staff. That creates an incredible full-circle moment. Back in 1999, Rick Brunson was part of the Knicks team that reached the NBA Finals but fell short of winning a championship. Nearly 3 decades later, his son finished the mission. Even more remarkably, Rick was there every step of the way as an assistant coach for the Knicks. Think about that for a moment. A father who once dreamed of bringing a championship to New York eventually watched his son become the player who delivered it. Few stories in sports are that powerful. In my opinion, what makes Jalen Brunson special isn't just his talent. It's the way he has consistently exceeded expectations. He wasn't considered a future NBA superstar when he entered college. He wasn't viewed as a franchise player when he entered the NBA. He wasn't expected to become the face of the Knicks when he signed in New York. Yet every challenge became motivation. Today he stands as an NBA champion, a Finals MVP, a franchise icon, and one of the league's premier leaders. And alongside him stands Rick Brunson, the father who helped shape his journey and ultimately shared in one of basketball's greatest achievements. For Knicks fans, this championship will always be unforgettable. For the Brunson family, it is a culmination of decades of hard work, sacrifice, belief, and love for the game of basketball. And that may be what makes this story even bigger than a championship itself.